She was telling me, this is interesting, she was telling me that, you know that movie, The Elephant Man?
Yeah.
We were just talking about it backstage, and I always thought it was a stupid movie, and she said it's a really good movie, and I said the stupidest thing in it is because, you know that part where the guy says, I am a human, I am not an elephant, I am a human being.
I'm not a monster, I think, whatever. I'm a human, and I'm not an animal, I'm a human being, yeah.
Tanya just pointed that out to me, that it's I am not an animal.
Right.
Because I always thought it was stupid, like the guy doesn't even hardly look like an elephant. So why would
you would be the worst movie critic in the world.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. You don't like sucking cock?
I don't like sucking cock. I mean, I have done it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it. You know why I wouldn't like it?
Why?
Aren't those animals? So to me, like it's a bunch of animals and stuff. In her mouth? But in your mouth, like isn't that stuff like living? Isn't that like aren't those animals, little tiny tadpoles or something? Well, it's everybody. Like they think it's so special when everyone gets cancer and dies. Like, it's almost like the height of narcissism to think that you're going to, you're going to be so brave as to talk about it in person.
Right. Whereas all you're doing is just garnering sympathy for yourself. How is that brave? It seems cowardly to me. It seems much braver to me. Like I remember Richard Farnsworth was a old character actor, and he did a David Lynch movie called The Straight Story, and riddled with cancer. His last movie, and very frail. And it's this fantastic movie. If you ever get a chance to see it, it's not a style, because I'm not really that big a fan of what's his name? David Lynch. Yeah, I'm not a fan of. I don't understand weird stuff. I'm like, huh, what? Like, but this one is a straight ahead story. You think. I call it like a hard G. It's G rated. Okay. It's hard G. I call it hard G because the second time I watched it, I'm like, whoa, I understand it all of a sudden. Well, you got to see this movie. Okay. And if you watch it closely, there's like hellish things going on underneath the surface of what looks like a quaint story. It's based on a guy who, in actual real life, drove his riding lawnmower across the state to visit his brother who was dying. So anyways, the point of it is that Richard Farnsworth was nominated for an Academy Award for the movie. And if he had said he was filled with cancer, he would have won for sure. Sure. But instead, he didn't say it. And in fact, no one knew it. His family didn't know it. He kept it from everyone. And then he was a stuntman before he was an actor. And he did what they call a stuntman's death. Oh my God. And so that to me is courageous. Like you're not being a burden to your family. They know nothing about it, and then you're gone. Yeah. And you write him he wrote a nice letter to everybody, in the family, and said that, he didn't want to, the reason he did it is he didn't want to cause people distress. So I thought, wow, how incredible, like, to go through it alone.